look at the Congo. Many people don't know much about what's happening in the Congo, but they should. You know, in the past couple of decades in the Congo, I think more than 5 million people have died in these internecine, you know, conflicts within the Congo. And you could sit there and say, oh, another shithole country. Look what the people are doing to each other. But just as what's happening in the inner cities among the black and brown people and the youth in particular here, on a much more massive scale, what's happening in a place like the Congo is directly attributable to what the imperialist system has done there over more than 100 years. Under the rule of Leopold, King Leopold of Belgium, who ran the Congo at the end of the 19th century and into the next, you know, as a personal preserve, out of the 20 million people or so who lived in the Congo during those times, what percentage were killed under the rule of Leopold? Somewhere between 7 and 10 of the 20 million, almost a half of the population. Almost nobody knows about this. Think about that. They were put to work under the most horrific conditions, mining rubber and other things, and if they didn't meet the quotas or in some other way they were considered a problem, they had their hands cut off if they weren't killed. This is what, you know, the great enlightened Western imperialism was doing in this one country. And then, finally, after World War II, when there was an independence struggle in the Congo, and you got Patrice Lumumba came forward as a popular nationalist leader, and became the leader of the Congo, what happened? The U.S. imperialists moved to get rid of Lumumba. The CIA and the rest of them worked to get him captured by, opposing forces that were their puppets, basically, and he was assassinated. And what came out of all that? Mobutu, who was kept in power by the U.S. for 4 decades, plundering the country and as a puppet of the U.S. for 4 decades, and subjecting the massive people there to terrible conditions. And this is why the Congo is such a mess now. And millions more people are dying. So don't fucking complain to me about immigrants coming across the border illegally, okay? Just shut the fuck up about immigrants coming across the border illegally. Look what you have done to the people in the world. And you have the nerve to complain about people coming here trying to get a job so they can feed their family.